Hello, it's Andy Graham of Hobo Traveler. Try to get some proper light on my face here. I'm in Dapong, Togo, West Africa, and I've traveled for 16 years. I've been to 90 countries and all this stuff. And I want to explain to you about packing. I'm getting ready to leave today in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, 7 o'clock, from northern Togo to thing. I'm going to go on about a 4-hour bus trip. And I'm packing. And what you don't want you to realize is you really don't want to pack. That is not what you want to get your system down to. What you want to get is you want to just fill things up. So I have a system where I just roll this up. Rolling all through thing, you'll see people rolling up one item at a time and doing it. That really takes a long time. So what I do is I've realized that there's a real debate whether just rolling this up and making it into a bindle isn't a lot faster than rolling up one item at a time. Rolling one item at a time is horrible work. But what you really want to do is, I also have this bucket. And what I do is I just throw things into it. I don't sit around anymore packing, okay? So I come over here and I got all these things on my table, and I just sort of make sure that everything gets in the bucket. I got my can openers there, safety pins I use to maybe I can get some light here. Okay, I got some light on here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to separate the things I want to keep from the things I'm going to dump. I'm not going to carry a can full of extra juice from my vitamins. I better go slow here. Okay, so I have this 1-cup coffee maker. Gotta be careful there with the coffee, I can spill it. My spoon. So as you can see, it's not. This is like my junk drawer over here. So all I'm going to do is start throwing this stuff in here. Anything that could break. Okay, this is where I keep all my medicine in bags. I have like special bags for really kind of small things. But generally, all I got to do is fit everything in this bucket, separate the things out of there. I don't need these bungee cords in there. Hard to do this. I got these batteries holding a camera, right? So really what I want you to realize is you sort of want to have just like a junk drawer in your room, some place where you throw things out, you sort through it. Hey, you're never going to have enough pockets in your backpack. I mean, it's very difficult. I have a system for this, but it takes up space. I needed a bigger backpack, so now I have a bigger backpack, and then I can go back to my old system of a backpack organizer. So what I want to say is, you don't want to be packing stuff. What you want to be doing is filling up your backpack. No order almost at all, and just get her full, because this doesn't take time at all. Now, you can see I have some underwear here, so I'm going to take them back and throw up on my bindle. So as I'm packing, I have 3 different backpacks here right now. I have the big backpack that this and that thing will go into. This is my clothes that I'm going to be wearing for the day. Take my pillowcases and I carry pillowcases, and I'm going to start carrying a queen size sheet. A queen size sheet, and use it on a double bed. Okay? And I want it super big and to really go under, and I don't care if it's a little loose. But I just keep grabbing stuff. So all the cloth stuff I keep throwing. I just threw my towel on this thing, and what I got to do is, as I'm packing, I got to separate the thing that's from the hotel from the things that I'm going to leave in the hotel. So I'm going to leave my coconut. I'm going to leave the rest of this alcohol I was cooking. Too difficult to carry. 2 bottles I used as weight. And I got to keep moving things to the area where I do it. So I really, like right now, there's a Gideon's Bible that's confusing me, and see, these are all the things that need to stay in the hotel, and they have to be over in one location so they don't get mixed up with the things I need to take. So when I'm done, the thing is empty, right? I just bought a whole bunch of DeJompes or scrub cloths, so they're going in a special big extra bag. I carry one of these grain bags as a extra bag because it's really, really small. I have well, what do you call this thing? This is the thing to cover your, I'll save it, maybe I'll buy it. I have to take my cooking stuff, throw this away. Okay, as you can see, I'm packing very fast, okay, and the secret to packing is compartmentalization. What I'm saying there is that if you really want to pack good, what you want to do is have, all sorts of colors here. This is the problem of trying to do a lot of these travel tips. There's just no way to really do it correctly. Oh, I got all sorts of colors here. Okay, bottom line is, what you want to do is you don't want to pack things. You don't want to spend a whole bunch of time packing. You don't want to spend a whole bunch of time unpacking. But you want to be organized. So what you got to do is have compartments. If you really want something compartmentalized, you put it in a bag inside the bag. But like I have this, I don't know what you call it, a little pull-top bag that goes inside. And then I have a bag inside there for all my medicines, and I have a bag in there for all my cell phone stuff. And then it all sort of comes together in compartments. But what you don't want to do is ever have, the way you leave things is by taking all these things that should remain in the hotel and leaving them mixed up on the table. They have to be all separated. The room has to be clean when you leave. So basically, this is my compartment where I'm keeping the stuff that is going to be left in the room. My coconut, my alcohol, a couple bottles I used as weights, some unfinished olives, and a Gideon Bible. And anything I find along the way. So I'm just sort of cleaning the room. I got my clothes hangers. So I just go through and strip the room of everything that there should be. When I'm done, the room is clean, okay? Except the clutter, anything that's clutter is in one corner, that's going to stay. The clutter, you have to separate the clutter from what you need to carry. So basically just throw everything in one corner. Take the sheets, everything you want, and put it in one corner. And what's left over needs to be in your backpack. I'm really concentrating on videos right now, and I'm really trying to solve your problems. I have solved my problems in the last 16 years of travel, and no problem you have is really, if you're thinking about it, it's a problem, right? So if it keeps going through your head, that's a question. It's not a stupid question. It's not maybe sometimes formed as a good question yet, but try to just write it, send it to me, and make it short as can. Chunk it down to something specific. I'm having problems with this, okay? And I've had the problem before, so, but I refuse to do anymore is sit there and roll up every single piece of shirt I have so I can stuff it into a backpack and take it with me. Now, sometimes when I get in an airplane, I have to do this. I end up throwing away very, very good things because, you know, the cost of carrying extra stuff is too good. But it's actually easier to carry a big bag, not stuffed, not packed, than to carry an extremely packed bag that's small. And, it can weigh the same, right? The one's just stuffed full, and the other one, so you really don't want to go small as much as what you want to say control the weight of the backpack. Yeah, obviously some of you can't carry heavy backpacks. They got wheels, guys. You can always carry a two-wheel cart. And when you really get good, you realize that you just look at this person. I'm in a country where people earn $3 a day. I can easily find somebody that wants to carry my bag for $2. Hey, I'll give them a day's wages to carry my bag, half mile. And most people in the world really like to help the tourists because they feel like it's connecting to the tourists, and it's also doing the real service that needs done. And do it. This total I take care of myself attitude is dangerous because we all need help. I'm not perfect, and you never just say I can take care of myself. That just is a sign of idiocy. The last thing I want to do is be on the other side of the planet by myself with nobody to help me. I enlist, I work the system, I get a bunch of friends, I make them all my friends, I help them, they help me. And if I had troubles here, I have friends in this city that I've only been in for 7 days. If you're doing it on your own, when you have a problem, you're alone. So packing. Packing's easy to do if you don't pack. Okay, Andy, Graham, I'm trying to explain to you about packing, and I wanted to get you the last final close-up. For any of you that buy the book, one of the rules it says is on packing is never have 3 bags, and I'm going to break one of those rules today. And but what I want you to do on the rules of travel is I don't say that you can't break a rule. What I want you to know is I do a second thought before I break the rule. And I know why I'm breaking the rule, and it's not just a game. I'm breaking the rule because I got 3 bags today, and I got this bag that's got some product that I'm going to sell in America. So I have to get it to Cara, and I'm taking a big large bus. It makes it the safest way for me to carry it. So I made a choice to take the bus as opposed by coming in a collective taxi. But I now have all the junk in the room stored over here. I stripped the bed, stripped the room, everything's vacant. I go through everything. I keep double checking, keep opening up places, looking. I look in the bathroom, I look on top of the things, I try to scour everything. I did the same thing in the bathroom. Everything that I wasn't taking, I put in one corner. Oh, I got a clothespin over behind here, that's mine, I guess I don't really care. Then I usually get on my knees, look under the bed really good. Got everything here. I got this really new bag that this bindle goes into this duffel bag that's attached to my bag. So it's a new system I've developed. This is my front bag, and this is the thing. So I'm going to be carrying 3 bags down at the same time, and I'm going to have all 3 of them. If I couldn't carry all my bags at one time, that becomes a really huge problem. But I can do that. Now, obviously, if there's a husband and wife pairs, most people go in couples, and so they do it. So what I'll do is I'll stick on my shoes, put my backpack, put this bindle in this backpack, put this on top of the table, load it on my back so I don't put a strain on my back, put my front pack on, and then carry this in my right hand and walk down the stairs. It's a lot of weight, guys, but well, this isn't really that much weight. It's just a bunch of like scrub nuts. There's like 100-some scrub nuts in there. But this is my system. I'm going to keep trying. As you can see, I'm concentrating on videos, and I'm going to try to show you actual real life. Now, I don't have a camera guy. I don't have somebody to get the lighting. I don't have any of this kind of stuff that would make this thing easier to understand. On the other side is what I'm giving you is reality. This is exactly me getting ready. It's hot. I just shut the fan off. And I'm leaving about almost an hour before the bus leaves because just one screw up and I got an extra 20 minutes waste of time. Say, I don't know. I've already paid for my room. The key I leave in the door. You leave the key in the door. You don't. In most of the hotels on the planet, if you try to check in at the desk, I mean, don't get hung up on key management. That's their responsibility. But make sure you leave it, okay? But don't put it in your pocket and then go downstairs. That's the way to forget it. Really, keep it in your hand, then drop it at the desk if you're going to carry it. Things that go in the pocket get forgotten. Okay, so that's me getting ready. If I had a camera person, I would show you me carrying me all this stuff, walking down the stairs and get this action picture. But I don't have that. Andy Graham in Togo, West Africa in the north. I'm in off the guidebook, off the path, places where you're never going to come. Only one in, I don't know, 10,000. If you want to come here though, I sell tours. I'll take you on a tour. Click on Hobo Traveler video, YouTube, go to the tour part, call me up and we'll work through a tour. Okay, this is me getting ready to load up with my backpack. I never swing my backpack on except when I have no choice. Even when I'm outside, I will go outside and find a curb or something and load it up. I just load this up and take off. I highly recommend anybody over 20 doing this. And anybody, because the twisting action of throwing that thing on your back is very risky to your back. This is how you load it.
Tonight, let's